Okay, listen, watch this video before version 2.0 and Inazuma come out, because trust me, you're gonna need all the help you can get to prepare for the new area. Okay people, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going over 5 things that you guys need to do before Inazuma comes out, before version 2.0 of Genshin Impact comes out. Okay, obviously you don't need to do them, but they will help if you are trying to prepare for the new area, for the new part of Inazuma. Yeah, it can help you. If you don't want to do these, obviously you don't have to do it. Don't just do it because I said to. That's the great thing about Genshin Impact, you can play how you want to play and it's all good. But I suggest that you do these. These are what I recommend doing, because these are what I'm doing in order to prepare for the new area. So let's get right into it. Okay, obviously if this helps you out and stuff, smash the thumbs up, subscribe, because I'm going to do so much Inazuma content when it comes out. With that out of the way, number 1, farm the main resources. Those resources being Mora, character level up XP material, I forget what it's called, and the mystic enhancement ores, the crystals for your weapon level up. Now why do I say this? Well, simply put, Mora, first of all, you can never have too much of. Mora is literally used in everything for leveling up your characters, leveling up your weapons, your artifacts. Literally everything uses Mora. Number 2, obviously we're getting new characters, so if you want to level up any character to get from level 0 to level 90 to max a character, you need to get 420 or 30 of these heroes wits, something around that level. You're gonna need a lot of this in order to level up the characters, and we're getting a lot of characters. There's bound to be someone that you want, bound to be someone that you're gonna end up getting, hopefully. Yeah, you can never go wrong with having too many of these as well. And last but not least, obviously we are getting 5 new free-to-play weapons, which means you're gonna be leveling up at least a few decent weapons, and so yeah, you're gonna need quite a lot of these. Again, to max it, it takes a lot of these mystic enhancement ores. If you're not where I'm at, you definitely need to be farming for these. Pretty much do leylands from now to next week when the version actually goes live. Just farm leylands, forget the domains, forget the bosses, forget any of that. Just do domains for the next week, and you know, hopefully you should get a decent amount. Point number 2, also kind of related to point number 1, is don't waste your resin. Obviously we all know resin has been a big you know, conflict and something that's been talked about since the launch of this game, and the problems that come with it. And yeah, you don't want to waste it because, you know, we're limited with how much we get. So that's why I said don't waste it on the other domains and the world bosses and all of that. Literally just currently, for now, for the next week, just use it getting Mora and character XP, doing these leylands, the blue one and the yellow one. Just do these 2 back to back all week, so you got a decent amount of each of them. On top of that, you want to make sure that come the day of version 2.0 going live, you want to have at least 5 condensed resin, like the max. You want to have the max amount of condensed resin available, and do not use any of your fragile resin for the next week until the version goes live. You want to save as many of these as possible. Obviously transient resin you can if it expires. For example, one of mine is going to expire in 4 days, so I need to use one of them. But the fragile resin, do not use it, because you're going to want as much resin as possible for when the new area comes out, because you got new domains for artifacts, for talents, talent books, and obviously the bosses, world bosses and all of that stuff. So you're going to need so much resin in order to prepare, or in order to get everything you need for the current the characters that are coming out. Point number 3, the third thing you want to do is, this is more so for the people, the newer people, or people who haven't been playing that much. Get your adventure rank up. You don't need to get it all the way to max, right? Get it to at least, at the very least, AR 40. Why do I say this? Well, there's been, you know, rumors and, you know, talks going around about how Inazuma might be AR locked. What do I mean by that? In the last Archon quest, I think it was Archon quest, the Kazuha mission that you got, that mission was actually locked to AR 36. So you couldn't play that mission unless you were AR 36. So that's why people are assuming that AR 36 might be the minimum level you need in order to get into Inazuma, because Inazuma is an island, so you can't get to Inazuma like you can from Mondstadt to Liyue without like using, I don't know, I'm assuming they're gonna make Beidou take you there, and it's gonna be like a quick teleport type of thing or what. But yeah, you might need to be at least AR 36. I think it's kind of weird for them to region lock an area, but if that's the case, you don't want to miss out on it on the first day. So get I would say a safe place would be AR 40. Try to get yourself to AR 40. If not, at the minimum, get to AR 36. You got a week. Try to do the best you can. Hopefully you'll get there. Do as many missions as you can. Do as much, like as many dailies, as many little things. Actually go explore and find chests and stuff like that, just so you can get to 36. 36 isn't even that difficult to get to. Just so yeah, try your best to get there. Hopefully by the time the version goes live. Talking about getting your adventure rank up, the next point is you want to explore the area of leeway and Mondstadt, and mainly the main thing that I say you want to focus on is the statues of the 7. Why do I say this? Well, Inazuma, new area, so everybody, it doesn't matter if you're AR 20 or you're AR 56, okay, everybody will need to explore Inazuma like they would a brand new area, because that's exactly what it is. It's a brand new area. Anytime you level up your statues of the 7, I don't remember if it's for leeway as well, but basically you get more stamina. The higher the level of your statue, the more stamina that you get. When you get to max stamina is when you've pretty much maxed out your statues. And so in Inazuma, because it's an island, you're gonna find a lot of mountains, a lot of places you need to like probably climb. So having as much stamina as possible is gonna really help. If you've gotten to, you know, this place, a lot of us remember this place, yeah? Trying to get these teleporters, myth. So many mountains to climb, so much climbing. And if I didn't have stamina, mate, it would be impossible. So try to level these up as much as possible. Get as many Animalculus and Geomoculus as you can in order to up your stamina, so that when it comes time to explore Inazuma properly, you're set. You don't need to worry about, you know, running out of stamina and falling and dying and all of this kind of stuff. And the last and final piece of advice is probably a bit of a controversial one, if I'm being totally honest, and it's one you can do if you want. You don't have to do it. I'm gonna do it, and that is leveling up and trying to build your traveler. Because let me tell you why. Don't get me wrong, I understand, I know what you're gonna say. The Geo Traveler is practically useless. He's like impossible to do anything with in terms of combat. The Animal Traveler is better, don't get me wrong, but he's not like, you know, you never use him and go, oh my god, that was amazing, I can't wait to battle with him again. No, and he's never gonna be a staple of your team. You will never main him properly, right? He will never be your main damage dealer. But from what we've seen in the trailer and from what I'm seeing and I'm guessing, it looks like he could be quite a bit more, you know, aggressive and more of an attacker in his electro form. His elemental skill and elemental burst, or what I'm assuming is his elemental skill and his elemental burst, they look like they might do some decent damage. And if I'm not mistaken, electro should be getting a buff in this new area of Inazuma. So when 2.0 comes out, if we get Electro Traveler, he should actually be, hopefully, this is all speculation, I have no idea, but I'm hoping he will be decent and he might actually deal some really good damage. So he might actually be, for once, a viable character to actually use finally. So I would say build him, because this is the thing, he doesn't really require a lot of stuff. You don't need to go farm any bosses. You get all of these stuff from adventure ranks and, you know, just leveling up, just playing the game. I would say if you have the facilities to do so, build him. Why not? If you want to gather the materials and then wait until you've actually seen, then okay, fair, go ahead, you know, you can save yourself some more if you want. But I've built him, I've leveled him up, and come the time of, you know, we actually get Electro Traveler, we're gonna throw on some artifact sets and try different things, try a different weapon and stuff, and see what kind of damage the Electro Traveler can actually do, because he might actually be decent. I'm hoping he is. I'm really hoping he is. So yeah, that's it. That's what I've got for the 5 things that you guys need to do in order to prepare yourself for Inazuma. Obviously, like I said, the last one isn't really that deep. Don't really have to do it, but I think why not if you have the resources to do so. But the first 2 definitely do. The second 2 more so for newer characters, so it's not really that deep. But yeah, first 2 definitely do those 2. And yeah, if this helped you out, smash the thumbs up, subscribe, because like I said, more Inazuma content coming your guys' way soon, very soon hopefully. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.